Welcome back to the channel, guys. Episode 21 of the Danish Youth Academy Challenge. And guess what? It is the best time of the year. The youth intake. Let's get into it. We've played 4 games since we last talked in the episodes. We lost against FC Copenhagen 3-1. They were just too good. They battered us. It could have been more, honestly. And then a massive win against newly promoted like us, Sonderisk. Is that right? Sonderjysk? I noticed there's a J in there. Anyway, if anyone in Danish in the comments, I would like to know how to pronounce these teams. We beat them 1-0. Janos Peterson, the guy that just turned 16, remember? Striker, 89th minute. And then we played Viborg. Viborg are also near where we are, and we drew 2-2. And then we just drew against OB, who are also at the bottom of the league. Janos Peterson scored again. And just to quickly show Janos, he's improving very well. He's got 3 goals in 4 games. Like I said, he's only played those 4 games, but he scored 3 goals in there. So we might have a bagsman on our hands, even though he's only got 7 finishing. He does seem to play quite well. And do you know what? This shoots with power trait definitely does shoot with power. Now, and it's not always accurate, but 3 times it has been. That's all that matters. With those 4 games then, the position still leaves us in the same as it was. I think we're 9th before in the last episode. We're 9th still. We did play the 3 teams below us. Obviously, we got a win against these guys. We got a draw against Viborg, and we got a draw against OB. So we didn't lose against any of them, which means now we're 7 points clear of relegation and 7 points clear of 10th. There's 1 game left in the regular season, and then we should get paid a couple of million, or is it 1 point something? It's 1 point something million, which is really nice. You get it after 11 games, halfway through. You played everyone once, you get some money. You play everyone twice, you get some money. And then you play the relegation phase or the promotion phase, and then you get more money at the end of the season. It's like 3 different payments. It's really nice, because you know when they're going to come as well, so you can sort of time different things. So yeah, we're doing all right. -7. Players are getting a little bit better. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here for the intake. Let's do that. Last time, we got A rating in strikers. And that is, I mean, we've got Janos Peterson now. So we're not necessarily too bothered about a striker. But it's always nice to have more strikers, isn't it? Because you want more goals. More goals means win more games. Yada, yada, yada. So, let's have a look then. 1, 2, 3. What we got? Oh, we got a 2.5-star player. Another 2.5. Oh, 3 2.5-star players. Current ability. That's really good. One's a striker. That must be the guy, right? Kent Jakobsen. That must be the guy. We want to check the personalities because that is the main thing. Right, so by potential, we've got a low determination. We've got spirited, fairly professional. Spirited, balanced, light-hearted, unambitious there, which is not good. Fairly determined, fairly professional. So 1 unambitious player and 1 low determination. I'm telling you what, that is so much better than what we used to get. We've got a guy that's half Moldovan. We've got a guy that's half Polish, Zabrowski. We might sign him up, actually. We'll have a look. Michael Peterson, or is it Peterson? I think it's Peterson, because it'd be 2 T's, wouldn't it? So Michael Peterson. Centre midfielder, striker, and left midfielder. We obviously don't play with left midfielders, so let's hope he's a striker or a centre midfielder. Balanced personality, and straight away I can see he's not going to make it. 4 passing, 4 vision, and that's fine if he's a striker, but then you look at his striker attributes, 4 dribbling, 6 finishing, 4 off the ball. Too much wrong with Peterson. Sorry, mate. Okay, Dawid Zabrowski, 15, Polish, centre-back, left-back again, and a left wing-back. Light-hearted. Let's have a look at him. Okay. Don't think I'm going to sign him up. Simple fact, I'll explain it. So, as a centre-back, 5'7", 7 jumping reach, 4 strength. Okay. And then you think, oh, maybe he's a left wing-back or a left-back. 2 dribbling, 5 concentration, 5 positioning. At the moment, we're in the top division. It's going to take way too much work to get these guys anywhere near good enough. And even then, they might not actually have the potential. And he's also very slow for a wing-back. So, not interested in Zabrowski, unfortunately. I did want a guy that's like sort of half and half nationalities because that'd be quite cool. But he's not going to be the one for us. Nikolai Gulstorff. Or Gulstorff? I don't know how you say it. But 5'5", centre attacking midfielder, centre midfielder and striker. 13 determination and fairly professional, which, let's have a look. Okay, quite slow, but we're going to sign him up because he's got some good mentals, some very good physicals, 13 passing, 13 technique, 12 first touch. So, yeah, I think we should sign him up and we should hard focus his pace and his acceleration. And yeah, Nikolai will definitely be signed up. Next up then, we've got Jess Kej, goalkeeper, 6'2", 1.5-star current ability, fairly professional again, which is quite nice. Outspoken, which is controversy quite high, but Jess Kej, let's have a look at him. 15 agility, quite like that. He's going to get signed up. He doesn't strike me as someone who's going to be amazing, but you never know, do you? You just never know. So he's going to get signed up, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, we have to work on his one-on-ones because that's seriously low at 3. We need to hard focus that till it's about 7 or 8. And then we'll see where we are. Okay, so I'm going to skip Oscar Hansen for now. I'm going to skip the 2.5-star players, and I'm going to go to Lucas Christiansen. 5'3", left back, right back, but unambitious, so he's not going to be signed up. But let's have a look at him anyway. Yeah, frustrating, because if he's got a good personality, he would be definitely getting signed up. Now, we don't have the players to change his personality. Maybe in a couple of seasons we do, but for now he's not going to get signed up. It's a shame, but like I said, my team's personality now, if I look in here, it is classed as professional. The whole squad personality is professional, and that is very good. It's making my players' determination improve, etc. Now, you could argue that putting him in could increase his determination, but it's 2. If it was like 5 or 6, maybe, but it's 2. So, don't think we're going to sign him up. I'm pretty certain we're not. Matthias Schöndorf. Matthias Schöndorf. He's a left back. 14 determination, fickle personality again. Let's have a look at Matthias. Okay, so yeah, he's not great either. The reason being, again, because he's a fullback. I don't necessarily need him to be that tall. That's fine. But then he's got 3 dribbling, and I like my fullbacks to be able to dribble because if they're getting pressed, they need to be able to hold their own on the ball. Just get down the wing and get crosses, etc. 4 composure is not great. 4 off the ball. I might sign him up and put him in the B team just to see what he becomes, but I don't think he's going to become much more than just maybe a third choice left back or a backup left back. Could be wrong. Obviously, if he was like a really good personality, then he'd be more confident on him making a difference. But we'll see. We'll see. Light-hearted centre midfielder, right midfielder, left midfielder, and striker Martin Gartenmann. Gartenmann, sorry, not man. 15 years old, 5'10". He's born in Sleels. Let's have a look at Martin. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. He looks good. He looks very good. Centre midfielder. Centre field attack. Wow. Wow. He's 2 stars as well. He's not even 2.5. So the 2.5 guys should be... He's really good. He's the best one so far. Imagine if his personality was just a bit better than that. With Martin, I think we're probably going to work on his composure just to get it up from 7. And then I'll probably hard focus his physicals because his technicals should take care of themselves. Maybe work on his ball control to get his dribbling up slightly and his technique. But I do think we just work on his physicals because if we can get a midfielder like that with already good technicals and mentals with even better physicals, he can do some serious damage. Right, we're going to go past these guys that are 2.5-star current ability and we're going to go to Peter Jessen. He's another left back / centre back. Low determination, so he's not going to be signed up. 4 determination, 2-star current ability. Let's have a look at Peter. Yeah, I mean, he's fast, but again, 3 composure, 5 concentration, just 3 dribbling if he's a fullback. And he's a natural centre back, but then he's got 6 jumping reach. No. Need to be better than that to reach the standards for us, unfortunately. Again, good personality, and I would have signed him up just to see what happened. But on top of his bad attributes to start with, not going to be signed up. Right, then we're going to go to the top, and we're going to go to Dennis Vindal, because he's a DM. Well, because he's 1.5-star current ability is why I'm going to choose him first. 12 determination, fairly professional. Let's have a look at Dennis. Okay, definitely a DM. 13 tackling. Good teamwork, good bravery, good determination, good aggression. Anticipate where the ball's going to go. Can also play right back, but that's not going to happen. He's got 3 dribbling, 5 crossing. And he could also play centre midfielder, which we don't play with right now, but in the future, you never know. So, Dennis Vindal, interesting. He's very good, fairly professional as well, 5'5". We need some height in our team, though. We will work on his defensive positioning to start with. I'm going to work on his marking and his positioning. Because basically, if I'm going to play with a DM, I want him to be able to defend first and foremost. After that, we'll work on his composure and his decision making. But to start with, we'll work on his defending. Marcus Nielsen Yule, 15 years old again, right winger. This is the guy we might need for the starting lineup. I needed a right winger because Ephraimson is annoying me. He's spirited, which is really good. Let's have a look at Marcus. 5 dribbling. Everything else is not bad, but 5 dribbling and 4 passing doesn't... That's not great. But, got to look at the positives. 14 work rate, 17 teamwork, really good physicals, 14 acceleration, 14 pace, good natural fitness, spirited personality. He won't be going in the first team straight away because obviously he's only 15, but I'm going to hard focus the dribbling. We're going to hard focus the ball control, try and get that up to 8 or 9, and then maybe we've got something decent. We're down to the last 3, and it's the 2.5-star current ability players. We're going to go with first Stefan Storch, just because he's only a balanced personality. 2.5 stars. Centre midfielder, centre attacking midfielder. Let's have a look at Stefan. Oh, 15 passing. Good work rate, good technique, good first touch, good flair, good decision making. Okay. He's already a 2.5-star centre attacking midfielder. Now, he can play in the first team from May, so he's going to play a few games this season. Only 5'1", but he has got the trip curls ball, which means, which is very good basically, because you can't actually train that with your coaches. It's something that players are spawned into the game with, and then they can give it to someone else via mentoring. But you can't actually create it yourself, which is really good. And he says, this improves the player's ability to curl the ball above and beyond his ability as already determined. That's why it's really good and really rare, because it actually puts his attributes even better. So like his crossing's 5, but his crossing will act like something like 9 or 10 because he can curl the ball. Crazy. That's how it works. And he's got good technique. So very good for fullbacks with good crossing and stuff like that. Very good for wingers with good crossing and playmakers, basically, because they can bend the ball around the defenders. It's really, really nice. So take note for that. Little tip there inside the Let's Play. Usually the tips are on different videos, but we'll go for a tip in the Let's Play. 11 long shots as well. The midfield's taking a bit of a different shape. I'm getting a lot of centre midfielders through at the moment. And if that keeps happening, what I will do is I definitely will go to 3 centre-backs. We'll go to 2 wing-backs. We'll go to 2 DMs. We'll go 2 attacking midfielders. And we'll go a striker. And I'll retrain these centre midfielders into the positions that they fit into. The good thing about Stefan Storch is, even though he's got good attacking abilities, is his tackling is 7 and his marking is 7, his positioning is 8. So you could easily get away with him in defensive midfield as a deep line playmaker. So that is a good thing to have. He's left-footed as well, which adds extra balance, because I think all my midfielders are right-footed at the moment. But yeah, Stefan Storch looks really, really good. Just a shame he's only balanced and 5'1", but doesn't matter. Some of the best players in the world are being small, right? Okay then, next one, we will go with Oscar Hansen. I'm going to save Kent Jakobsen to the end because he's the striker, he's got the good personality, and he's the guy that the preview was speaking about. So, big hopes. So, where we are, Oscar Hansen, 2.5 stars, midfield left, so hopefully he can play on the left wing as well. 16 determination, which is really nice. Let's have a look at Oscar. Very good. Very, very good. Also, I'm noticing he could potentially play the left wing back role if we do change to the 3 at the back. Now, he's only got 2 marking, which is not very good. 4 composure, but again, 6'2", which is nice because we need the height, but his physicals are amazing. Need to work on the mentals. We're going to get his composure and his decision making up to start with. We'll work on those 2, and then after that, we'll probably work on his ball control, get his first touch up and his dribbling a little bit. Very, very good. Don't need to touch his physicals whatsoever. His strength will go up anyway because he's 6'2" as he gets older. But yeah, he's going to probably go back up on the left wing, which is really, really nice. And last but certainly not least, Kent Jakobsen. 5'6", again, which is not... I'd like a taller striker, but it's not the end of the world. If it's a little nippy guy who can get behind, we're absolutely laughing. So let's have a look at Kent Jakobsen. Okay, initially, I'm not going to lie, not as good as I thought he was going to be. But on further inspection, 14 off the ball, straight off the bat. 14 pace off the bat. 30 acceleration, 12 agility, 11 balance straight away. 5 natural fitness is very annoying. 14 dribbling good. First touch really good. Heading not too bad to say, he's quite small. Passing is 8, which is not bad. Technique is 8, which is not bad. He's not really got anything that's really bad, has he? I've seen strikers come through my academies a lot worse and turn out really good. So not too fussed with that. He will play some match time this next season, 100%. He's born in September, so I'll have to wait until next season, a couple of months into it, to start playing him. But I like the look of this guy. I really, really do. He can only play striker. He's a supporter of the club, so it should be harder to take off us. Spirited personality as well. I've got really high hopes for Kent Jakobsen. Looks really good. I think straight away I'm going to work on his... What do we work on here? Do we work on his off the ball? Anticipation, decisions. And I know off the ball is already good, but maybe we could work on his composure and decision making. Either way, it's something on this little list here we need to work on. His pace is fine. His technicals are fine. Obviously, his technique needs a bit of work, but I don't want to waste attributes on ball control just because his dribbling in first touch is already quite good, and it will work on those 2 as well, so I won't get as much out of his current ability. So I want to work on things that are quite low to start with, and that way you get the most improvements quickest, because it takes a lot longer to go from 14 to 15 than it does 7 to 8, right? I don't know if you guys knew that, but if you're focusing on attributes in the advanced focus, the individual focus, do things that are quite low and you will get bigger gains quicker. That is a very good intake, and tell you what, it's very good because it gives me different positions around the pitch. I've got a right winger there, I've got a striker there, I've got a centre attacking midfielder there, I've got another centre midfielder there, I've got a potential left back, I've got another left winger, and a DM. We've got a DM. Oh, and a potential goalkeeper, depending on how good he turns out. So it's all around there. I tell you what I do need, though, long term. Now, I know I've got Lucas Dillon at right back, but I do need a backup right back. Now, potentially, I'm going to retrain one of the centre-backs at right back, but I'll do one to out and out one. I know I had the other guy, Yestergaard, I think he was called. He's not really doing that much. But I'll update you on all those players in the next episode, because that will be sort of the end of the season and the start of the new season. Potentially anything else as well. The facilities that I started as well haven't even been completed yet, so this intake wasn't with those new and improved youth facilities, so that'll be next time. I'm going to try and get the youth recruitment up to exceptional in between this intake and the next intake, and hopefully that changes it as well. And then we've got maxed out junior coaching, maxed out youth recruitment, and our youth facilities are up 1. That's really nice. So thank you for watching, guys. As always, please leave a like on the video. Please leave a subscription on the channel, because 66% of you, I think, something like that, 60-something, are not subscribed, but you're watching the video. So please, 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 can we get that to at least 50-50? I know I do it as well. I forget to subscribe to channels that I watch. But if you could, it would do me a huge favour. And until next time, as always, I'll catch you then. Goodbye.